All right, we are live. And today is sort of a special day. And since it's a special day, I'm going to wait for a few people to come in because I'm not going to waste this because this is probably the only time I'm ever going to eat this chip. The one chip challenge. Let's see here. Before we get into it, while we're waiting, the air quality index in Bangkok today. Let's see what that is because that's always important. Air quality index. Well, I'm not on my computer. I mean, I'm not on my phone, which is very easy to check. What's going on here? Let's see. 122 on the air quality index, which is unhealthy for sensitive groups. The weather is, well, this is 26 Celsius, which I don't know what that is Fahrenheit. I'll have to figure that out. It's hot. I can tell you that. It's almost always hot in Thailand. Let's see if I can get some further details here. All right, here we go. Fahrenheit. $80, feels like 82, low of 74, high of 91. Wow. Wind 11 miles an hour, humidity 47%, UV index extreme. And I guess that's it. What's the Thai baht right now? Let's see here. $31.2134. So I'm going to wait a few minutes to let some people come in here. And then I'll start working on the... I love the heat, but not the burn. And by burn, I mean going in or going out. I'll be honest, I haven't had much of a burn going out with anything that I've tried so far. And I'm going to show everything I tried. But I do have, just in case, I've got milk. I've got water, but I don't really think I'll need water because that'll just make it worse. Don't have any ice cream. That's it. I got milk. I got milk and water. And I've got a roll of toilet paper, which if you're in Hong Kong, this stuff is hard to come by. So, hello everybody. Hello. This is the dastardly villain. The dastardly villain. It is the Pacquiao One Chip Challenge. Oof. Oh yeah. Fear the Carolina Reaper. Eat at your own risk, not for the faint of heart. Not everyone will enjoy the extreme heat. After this, hell should be easy. Earn your spot on Pacquiao's Wall of Infamy. I wish I could say I was looking forward to this and, you know, I'm gung-ho, yeah, all right. But I'll be honest, I'm not really. I'm taking one for the team. That's what I'm doing. And I can tell you, if I don't hit 20 or 25 people watching, I'm not going to eat the chip. It's just not worth it. Sorry, no offense, but I'm not going to do this until several people come in. And, yeah. All right, let's see if I can get this thing. I need to check something else out here, make sure everything is working properly. Stream is good. Yeah, everything is working good. So, hello, hello. Hello, Mitchell Morrison. I will say this. I've got the things that I've eaten so far. Say one chili. Somehow Thais think Nitnoi means 5 chilies. I don't know. I asked, and I talked about this before, but I asked a lady to make my curry very, very spicy. And she gave me something, and I was like, this is not spicy at all, honey. But, even for Thais, some food is not all that spicy, and some food is very spicy to them. And some Thais can handle the heat, and some can't. It's as simple as that. Now, I'll show you what I've eaten so far before I get into this, because I'm still waiting for some people to come in. First, I had the Samyang hot chicken flavor ramen double spicy noodles, the ramen. And that was a piece of cake, to be honest. Then I had the, what is the name of this stuff? The brand, I've forgotten about it. It's something like Daeyang or something like that. Let's see here. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I had the ghost pepper spicy chicken, flaming spicy chicken madness daring black noodles, ghost pepper. Then I moved up and I had the Dave's ghost pepper Naga Jolokia hot sauce. And I can tell you that my kids had about a match head of this stuff on a spoon. Each of them had about a match head, and they were like, whew, man, that is spicy. Now, my kids don't eat a lot of spice. And Alex is over here, he's knocked out, he's asleep. But he's half awake in case something happens and, I need to be rushed to the hospital or something. Right, Alex? You're awake? Alex? There you go. He's not that worried. So the wife not doing it? Well, the wife has already done it off camera, but we have one more and she's going to do it on camera. The spice has gone up. Then I did the Bean Boozled Fiery 5 Challenge. And to be honest, this was spicier than I thought it would be, but it wasn't all that spicy. And there was no pain. Probably the most sting I felt out of everything was from this one. And this is 1,000 Scoville units, supposedly. The one chip challenge. Oof, I'm dreading this. Honestly, I'm dreading this. The one chip challenge, this supposedly is 1,650,000 Scoville units. Ooh, this is just too much. Darcy blows right there. We got 30 people now, which is great. Sort of. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, man. Where's my hand cleaner, just in case? I don't know where I put it. Is it in here? No. Got a messy drawer. Oh. Hey, Alex. Alex. Hey. Alex. Do me a favor. Hand me those, the wipes. No, straight ahead. No, straight ahead. Straight ahead of you. The baby wipes. Look ahead of you. Ahead of you. Down on the ground. There you go. Still half asleep, huh? Just be ready in case you need to rush me to the hospital. This one's dry. Listen, if Shaq can do it, I can do it. If Kirsten, what's her name? Kirsten or Kristen Stewart, whatever her name is, if she can do it, I can do it. What? I can't hear you.
Never be too confident.
Never be too confident. Ooh. Oh, man. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Ugh. You know, I remember smelling this before. Say hello, goodbye, please. I gotta remember. Ooh, I gotta remember not to touch my eyes. Oh, baby. There it is. The dreaded Pacquiao one chip challenge. Hey, before I get into this, while I can still talk, I added some new t-shirts to my t-shirts. I added 2 or 3. So pick up some merch. You can click on the link down below in the description, or there's a few of the shirts down below in North America, I believe only. There's a few shirts showing in a little window to the side or down below. Thank you very much, White Dog. I appreciate it very much, and I'm not looking forward to this. Carlos, you're next, baby. I'm gonna have to send you one of these. Oh, man, I don't. All right, let's just do this. This is baby. Oh, it's coming on now. All right, it's down. Thank you, Carlos. There it is, baby. Now let's see. Oh, I'm supposed to be timing this. All right, so almost 9:15 and 0 seconds. So let's see. We get to 9:20. No milk, no water. And so far, I feel a little hotness. But so far, this is baby. And Alex is not worried in the slightest. He's just knocked out over there, half knocked out, half awake. I do feel it on my tongue a bit. Now, just so you guys know, there's t-shirts, there's the Amazon shop. So, you know, you can support my channel not only by watching, but just like if you end up buying something from Amazon, doesn't cost you anything extra, and I make a little cash. You know, that's always good because this is always a fundraising expedition, especially something like this because it is coming on a little bit. Now, my tongue is really hot, but I'll be honest, so far it is not, it's nowhere near as hot as I thought it would be. Now, it is coming on and it is spicy. But we're almost at 2 minutes. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Where am I supposed to go? 5 or 10 minutes? Something like that? Nose is feeling good. Now, as I've said before, it seems to me that there are 3 phases. Whew! It is getting spicier on the tongue. I was a little worried about this one. 3 phases are the face, that is the mouth, the nose, the tongue. You feel it in the head. And then there is the stomach, which, you know, you may feel stomach cramps, which that's what I'm expecting, and I don't really look forward to that. And then there is the exit, which is always, you know, something to worry about. But, you know, once it's out, it's out. Once it's over, it's over. This is baby. Tongue is hot, for sure. And my eyes are watering a little bit. My nostrils are cleared up. But it's not as bad as I thought yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the tongue is a bit on fire. Little piece stuck in between the teeth. Chew on that. You know what? It's been 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see here. I want to see what the real challenge is. Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Where is Beyond Trinity? Where is Longhorns? Where is Soy Dog Cowboy? All these people. Thank you very much, Fidelity Quester. Whew. Let me see here. See, where it says one chip challenge, it doesn't really say anything. It just says you just eat it. Let's see here. How does it compare to the noodles? It isn't the chips. Scott's kid just passed gas is all. Well, if he did, he's doing it with the covers on him, so I'm not going to smell it. So, yeah, this is not as bad as I thought. Depending on how it progresses, and right now, I mean, my eyes are watering a little bit. My nose is a little, I don't want to be dripping on camera. You know, I have to keep my lovely boyish appearance in control all of the time. But it's been 5 minutes now. It's been 5.5 minutes. No regret. This is nothing. This is not that bad. I'm actually surprised. But I will say this. My wife ate this, and she said the same thing. The next morning, she said, I didn't have anything in my stomach, and my stomach hurt. But she didn't have any problem on the exit. So now, the thing is, she said she didn't eat anything. So, I made sure this morning I had a couple of fried eggs over toast, and what else did I have? I had some coffee, and I had a little bit of milk about 5 minutes before I went online. Yeah, the the tongue is starting to feel more normal again. It's been about 7 minutes now, and I still feel it. I can feel it going down here. So it is working its way down. And, you know, obviously I'm burping, which is something that seems pretty common with people who eat a lot of spicy food. Now, this is 1.65 million. The next thing is the gummy bear, which is 2 million. And I'll be honest, I'm a little frightened of the gummy bear. This one chip challenge, I was worried, but I wasn't all that worried. I thought, listen, I should be able to handle this. If anything, I'll just have to take the pain. It really hasn't been that painful. I hate to be anticlimactic. I hate to not be sitting there jumping up and down and screaming and yelling and, you know, like some people do when they do the one chip challenge. But I gotta say that these jelly beans, they were 650,000 Scovilles. They weren't as hot as this chip, but they were hotter than I expected. And you can hear I have saliva built up, and that's because of the spice. The more you chew, the more it seems the spice builds and it lingers in your mouth. And that's why I'm worried about the gummy bear. We do have 2 gummy bears. I have one more Pacquiao challenge. And we were going to give it to Bo's brother, but she doesn't want to put him through that. And I think she'll probably do it at some point. But she may do the gummy bear challenge. And then the, what is it? The pièce de résistance. The Choco Challenge, which is about 8 times more spicy than this. 13 million Scovilles. And I think that's the same as the Death Nuts. Let me see here. Yeah, they're the world's hottest peanuts. And I've heard and seen on videos and heard from people that the Death Nuts, they're nothing to play with. That if you think just because you could do the one chip challenge or some of the other things that, don't be too confident and think that you'll be able to handle the Death Nuts because they are difficult. Let me see what the Scoville. It doesn't. Let me see here. I can still feel it. Whew. Let's see here. The Tube of Terror. That's the one. Whew. I do still feel it's like it comes back in waves, but each time it's a little bit less, a little bit less. The Tube of Terror. Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror Challenge. 13 million Scovilles. Ooh, all natural, pure capsaicin crystals. 13 million Scovilles. Ooh. Ooh. That looks dreadful. And this is by the guy who actually made the Scoville chart. So, well, I have to tell you, yeah, where's Jono at? Jono, come on, baby. What's the deal? You know, they all know, hey, I don't have to wake up so early. I'll just watch the stream later. But Jono is in the midst of, you know, he's a very prolific chef. He loves to cook. He's a good cook. And he enjoys cooking for people. He told me, I'm going to get all of the hot sauces that are used on the hot ones. I'm going to cook up some wings. And you're going to sit down and eat them. I'll cook them, you eat them. And so I'm like, hey, I'm game, no problem. Now, just a dab or whatever, put a dab, what is it called? At the end, they put a dab of the hot sauce on. It's supposed to be 2 million Scovilles. Honestly, one bite, I think I could probably take it. Now, I do feel the heat. You missed it, buddy. It's down the hatch. Down the hatch. I waited for about 15 minutes. Oh, Alex. Alex. I waited for about 15 minutes. This bad boy it's empty. Well, there is a little dust in there, but I don't feel like eating that. Well, why not? Why not? I do feel it a little bit right here. But all in all, this is baby. I was hoping I could say, this is not baby. This is not baby. But this is baby. Now, you know, in another 20 minutes, my stomach could be in turmoil. You know, I could be on the toilet all day. I was hoping that that's not going to happen, and I hope that won't happen. But yes, Jono, you missed it. It's been, I finished at 9:15. It's about, I don't have my glasses on. It's about 9:27 right now. So 12 minutes. Not on camera, she hasn't. I will spoil it and say she did eat the other one. One night she said, I'm going to eat it. And I said, well, I got to bring the camera out. I'm going to have to. No. You know, she was like, I look like shit. I don't feel like getting all dressed up. Or I don't feel like wearing something that, you know, like I can feel comfortable in, blah, blah, blah. You know, she was just, you know, it was late at night. She's like, I'll eat it. So she ate it. And she didn't have any problems getting it down, but she did tell me that she hadn't eaten anything since like lunch, so she had an empty stomach, and she said her stomach hurt later on, but it didn't hurt going out. And so now I can feel it. You can really feel it. It's gone from my mouth and my head into my throat and then to here, and now I can feel it dropping down into my stomach. The spice is kind of going down in there. Jono was talking about the Jono Hot Ones. The Jono Scott Hot Ones show. Hopefully, at some point that will come. But the next step for me, and I may let the wife try it first if she's game, is the Gummy Bear Challenge. This one is 1.65. Oops. I want to take it off without ruining it. Ugh, I can feel it in my stomach more now. This one is 1.65 million Scovilles. Yeah, I can feel it a little bit in my stomach. It doesn't feel great. But mouth on fire, yes. Short-term loss of speech, well, that's going to be difficult with me. Impaired vision from tears, no. Extreme profanity, no. Rest in peace, not yet. So far, I have survived the Pacquiao One Chip Challenge. So far. I'm going to hang for a little while. We're going to see what happens. Any last words? The Reaper is waiting. Yeah, here we go. The Reaper is waiting. So now I'm anxious to see some other people from the chat do the same thing. And you know, I'll be honest, I don't know if they're acting or if it really is that spicy to them. But I've watched a lot of videos on the One Chip Challenge. Many, probably 20, 25. And out of them, only about 3 or 4 didn't really have any major problem with it. The rest of them were crying like babies. And I'm not saying that I'm, that I'm infallible or, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Well, it's affected my thought process. What is it when you can't die? I can't believe I can't remember this word. It's a very easy word. Oh, come on. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't remember. Immortal. Thank you. See? Easy word. Couldn't remember it. I don't know why. Indestructible and immortal. I'm not immune to heat, but I can tell you now I felt it starting to go down in the stomach, and it was like, ooh, a little bit of angst for a second, and now it's going down farther, and it doesn't really feel all that bad. I'm not saying that I'm immortal or immune or indestructible by any means. Don't get me wrong. I'm human just like everybody else. Maybe it's because I've eaten a lot of spicy food with my wife for many years, and I'm kind of used to it. It probably is dementia. The onset of dementia. I've often thought that. It's either that or I think about too many things and I'm stuck to the internet too much. And I'm doing too many things at once, which that wouldn't surprise me either. So, but the tongue, I'd say it's about 10% of what it was before. No problem. All the way down to right about to the stomach, the pit of the stomach. I feel it just a little bit. I don't, this is the thing. I don't want to have to rely on all this stuff. I did want to eat something because I don't think it's very smart to eat this kind of thing on an empty stomach. Yeah, Mitch, we know you're not indestructible, but hopefully you will be accident-free for the next 3,650 days. Yeah, I'm wondering how it's going to be coming out, and I'm wondering, in another hour, how's my stomach going to be? So, feels good, though. I feel really good that I did this. I'm actually proud of myself. I'm proud I did this. I can say I did the one chip challenge, and I didn't wuss out. But I can tell you, I saw a video by, what's her name? Kristen Stewart, where she and an actor, his name is Michael Pena. You've probably seen him in movies before. You'd probably recognize his face if you don't recognize his name. But she and Michael Pena did the one chip challenge. She got through it and she went, I got this. I don't even need the milk. She's like, I got it. And Michael Pena was like, well, she gave birth. And he's like, I need the milk. Can I? And he made it for like 10 minutes or 7 minutes. And then he drank the milk. So he caved in. And he was like, and I'm Mexican. I don't know why I've started doing this. Thank you very much, Beyond Trinity. I'm going to blame it on you. You like to see me in agony. Where is Longhorns? He was telling me about how he wants to see me. What was it's on my phone. It was something like he wants to see me throwing up and drooling all over the place. And I said, I'll try. But yeah, that's not nearly as spicy as I thought it would be. I'm sorry, Pacquiao One Chip Challenge. This is supposed to be 32 more times spicy than the first Pacquiao chip. So I feel honored and proud to have downed this bad boy. Now, if, say, in the morning when you wake up, because for most people that are in on the other side of the world, I'll go get it right now. Ugh. for for most people, it is nighttime or afternoon. On the East Coast, it's 9:30 at night. So maybe by the time you wake up, you will hear of my demise. I don't know. Let's hope not. You know, as much as I gripe and groan sometimes, I'd like to stay alive, you know, until I can see my grandkids and, you know, that sort of thing. Alex? He is out, man. Alex. Alex. This is my assistant. The next hour will be the real test. Yeah, well, I have to say that my morning constitutional came about 30 minutes before I went online. And I felt good about that because I did not want to have the urge while I was eating that. So throwing up and slobbering sounds like me when I see a photo of Oh, Carlos. The gummy bear is a suppository, isn't it? Yeah, I'll send you one, Gennaro. You could try the hottest chocolate bar if you want. Don't know how into spice you are, but it's an option. Well, I have that, actually. I have the one, I don't know if it's the spiciest, it's the Choco Challenge. It's the Cocoa Choco Challenge. I have 2 of those in the refrigerator. And those are 13 million Scovilles. I believe those are the ones you're talking about. I don't know. I'll be honest, I have never been into, you know, the whole, oh, I've got to eat a jalapeno, I've got to have a Carolina Reaper, I've got to have the juice dripped into my eye, you know, that kind of stuff. I've never been somebody like that. But I've always been somebody who liked a little bit of heat. And sometimes I would throw some Thai chilies in my omelet or something like that. And I actually went to make some something, I guess yesterday or the day before yesterday, and we were out of chilies, and I was like, what's the deal? And it's because her brother's here. So you can't keep the chilies, we can't keep enough chilies in the house now because between her and my wife and me, you get a big bag of chilies, they're gone in like a day or two, you know. So I think that's the one you're talking about. Let me see here. See if I can get a photo of it. Oh, well, I can't put it up because it's on my phone. Yeah, it's called the Coco Choco Challenge. It's by Fuego. What is it? Fuego or something like that? Let me see here. I don't remember who did it, but it was something like Fuego. Flamethrower Candy Company. I thought this was Fuego. Anyway. Is it pet or pet? Pet ma. You know, like pet. Let me see something here. I don't know why it's not. I thought it was the Fuego or something like that. But maybe that's you know, the like the parent brand or something. I don't know. Go get some meds. Okay. Pet. As opposed to, let's see here. Fuego Spice Company, yes. What is the oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, now you see both what I wrote up top there is pet as in spicy, and down below it's pet, which is duck. Can Can you eat duck? Do you eat duck? Yeah, Fuego Spice Company. I don't know, what else do they make? You know, honestly, I mean, I feel a little bit in my stomach, but I did make sure to, I made sure to eat a little something before so that I wasn't on an empty stomach. And I even had, I don't drink very much milk, but I had about, yeah, about this much milk just to coat my stomach a little bit. And I'm surprised it's no problem at all. Products. I do feel it when I burp. Zana, Riza, Hot Hive, and Gift Set. Well, let's see, what is this? Zana Organic Habanero Hot Sauce. Heat level, medium, 4 out of 5. Riza Organic, heat level, 4 out of 10, I mean. 6 out of 10 for the Riza. And the Hot Hive Spicy Carolina Reaper, that's going to be like 8. 4 out of 10? Wow, that's it? And here is the, okay, they have the 3 spices. Yeah, they're not considered all that spicy, but do they have, oh, they have the chocolate. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the chocolate is a separate, maybe they're selling a lot more of the sauce than the chocolate. I'm looking right now. Page is loading very slowly for some reason. I think I'm in the clear, boys. I think I'm in the clear. I'm going to show it again because you know what? I feel pretty good. I can't believe it. I'm going to brag to my wife, and hopefully I won't have any stomach pain, any after effects. I haven't had any milk. I haven't had anything. I haven't even had any water since I drank it. I survived the Pacquiao One Chip Challenge. Do you dare? Yes, I do. Either because I'm crazy, or because I'm stupid, or because I got big huevos. But for whatever reason, I did it. Wow, I don't know why it's not loading. Oh well. Their problem, not mine. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. You're allowed water at this point. I find it fun to test my spice level, but a lot of this stuff just seems like it's there to just make you hurt. Not even spice, just hurt. LOL, like the candy that has the pepper spray crap in it. Well, I can tell you that being pepper sprayed is far worse than anything that I've eaten so far. Niall, what's happening? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm nice and full now. I've had my one chip. You know, like I said, I did get pepper sprayed 4 or 5 times, and one time was full on for, well, it seemed like, you know, forever, but it was probably more like 5 seconds. And it was painful. I couldn't see for an hour or so. I had to have people help me and pour water in my eyes and stuff. And this stuff is nothing like it. I mean, it went in my mouth and I could taste it, and it was nasty, and it lingered and it stung on your skin, and it was really, it was very, very unpleasant. It wasn't fun. And like Z Slayer 24 said, some of this stuff just seems like it's just there just to test you out and to see what kind of a glutton for punishment you really are. And I'm honestly, I don't really, you know, this was just it's a chip. And I figured, why not, you know? But when you start getting up to the Death Nuts and the Choco Challenge level, I think it's kind of like, okay, so what's the point? Why don't you just drink pure capsaicin? It's 13 million. The chocolate is 13 million. The Choco Challenge. This Pacquiao is 1.65, which is the spiciest supposedly I've ever had. But I can tell you that Dave's Gourmet, where is it at? This stuff. it really didn't taste very good. And it wasn't the spice that made me not want to eat it. It was the flavor. It ruined my omelet. I had a very good omelet there. I had a garlic, onion, sausage, and cheese omelet that was very tasty. It would have been good with nothing on it. And I thought, well, okay, well, with this stuff, it should be good. The first bite, it was like, oh, it was very spicy. But then after a while, it was just like, it doesn't taste very good. And I put this out on the table and told everybody, in the house, hey, this is the really spicy stuff. If, beware. I told my kids, they know about it. But my wife and her brother, they're both from the South. They eat spicy food every single day. They're eating staw every day, the stink bean. And this stuff has been on the table, and they haven't tried any of it. They just like, no big deal. If they want spicy, they'll put more chilies. So there it is there. So that now with that, I've done the samyang noodles, the double spicy noodles. I've done ghost pepper noodles, and I can tell you that even Miss Cake at You Hunt We Cook, she said this is too spicy. She told me eat the black one. It's the normal spice. She said that one is fine, but this one, she said it's too spicy for me. She didn't like this. This one was spicier. This one was only 8,000 Scovilles. Is that what I ate next? Yeah, this one was 1,000,000. Then we got the jelly beans. The jelly beans, 650,000. Oh, wait a minute. The jelly beans, I don't know. You need to get yourself a taste dog. Put a spoonful of hooch in Pettigrew's chum. If you don't want to eat it, it's not for me either. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to my dog. Odie is not that kind of a dog. To be honest, my wife has been the guinea pig because she can handle, I think she can handle more heat than me, but I'm starting to wonder. But these jelly beans, I never did find out. No one has tried them yet, and I've been trying to give them. I'm going to try to give them to her brother. Maybe I'll do that today. And maybe what I'll do is if I go to the coffee shop, I'll say, hey, try these. Check them out, and I'll see. If there's not many people in the coffee shop, maybe they'll eat some. Whether it's Starbucks or the Cafe Amazon, I'll go in and show some of the girls and go, I'm going to give these to you. And I guarantee you the chance of them actually accepting is pretty slim. Now, I mean, even the one or two girls from the South in the one coffee shop, they were like, they couldn't handle the samyang noodles. This is like sriracha sauce. That's how spicy it is. It's not that spicy. This one, I still don't know how spicy it is, but like I said, because you're chewing and you're continually chewing, it brings up a lot of saliva. It makes you salivate. And that is what makes your mouth burn. That helps continue the burn. And this stuff was just not very tasty. It just didn't taste very good. Again, it is spicy, but as far as the flavor goes, I want it to taste good. Give me a spice that's very spicy and it tastes good, and I'd gladly have that over something just to try and see. Oh, can I handle it? What's next? Wow, 35 minutes? Yeah, it doesn't take me but 2 or 3 minutes at the one that I go to, but I only really go to one. And, I've been going there for a long time. And while they've had a large turnover, they're constantly changing staff. I go in there every day, every other day. They got cheap coffee. It's a good place to sit, relax, wind down, I listen to music, write notes down, things I want to do and things I need to do or whatever. But they're pretty good. But, I don't know what kind of coffee you got. But for me, I always get an espresso. Once in a great while, I'll get a cappuccino. And that's about it. So, but I'm gonna see if some of them will take those jelly beans. I'll bring two with me today. I got to go do some running around shortly, and yeah, I'll take some out and see if anybody wants it. This is the thing. I've asked. Listen, I've asked Soy Dog Cowboy. I've asked Longhorns. I've asked Jono. I've asked several people, subscribers, friends, and none of them want to try any of this stuff. And the thing is that like this, I had a pack of these for dinner the other night. I was just like, I don't really have anything made up. I don't have anything I feel like cooking. You know, I got meat and everything, but it's frozen. I was just like, I'm not that hungry. I threw some of these together, threw a little water in them. And I'll tell you what I did. I didn't feel like having anything very spicy. So, you know, they give you a spice pack and some sesame seeds and stuff. I just took the spice pack. I only put in half of the sauce. So it just wasn't as spicy. Not a big deal, you know. Wait, where are we at here? Hang on a second. Let's see. Alex is just, he's out, man. He is knocked out. I told him come up here, you know, just in case something happened. Just there was, you know, if I started going into, anaphylactic shock or something like that, or I was, my stomach, And now, you know what, I want some water, but it's not because of the spice, it's just I'm thirsty. Not for me, but the wife ate the jelly beans like it's nothing, and she's not tired. Yeah, they're not really that spicy, but it's just a constant chewing. You do feel a little spice, but they were a little spicier than I thought, but they're not at all painful or anything like that. But I don't know how much spice is in them. Now, one thing that I really don't want to try. Yeah, good thing nothing happened. One thing I don't want to try is they have this other, these other jelly beans where, like, you see two orange jelly beans, and one will be the flavor of puke, and the other will be like peach. And you have two people and you go back and forth and you eat them. And, you know, they're just nasty. And I'm not into nastiness. I don't need to, you know, I don't need to go on Fear Factor and try bugs and you know, rat vomit and, you know, aardvark intestines. I just don't need to do that kind of stuff. I mean, I refuse to eat bugs here. I've done it before. I've eaten the worms. I don't want to do that stuff because it's disgusting. It's not, you know, I'm not in that dire need of food. If anything, I could use a little less food. But it has to be hot food. I can't eat cold, spicy food. Really? Wow. I don't particularly like sometimes. There are the Harry Potter. You know, I touched my eye for a second, and I just barely touched it. And I covered my hands up, and I wiped them off with, and I still feel a little spice in my eye. Not much, but a little bit. I do feel it. It's pretty wild. You know, I'll tell you the one dish, if anybody wants to try this, it's called Yum One Sentale. And it's glass noodles with seafood. And for some reason, I find that spicy. Very spicy. I think it's because they have lime in it with the chilies and with onion, and the lime activates the spice and makes it spicier. That, to me, is spicier than a lot of somtam. You know. But, you know, it's, there are spicy foods all over the world. It's a matter of, you know, is it a spicy flavor that tastes good, or is it a spicy flavor that, like this Dave's Gourmet stuff, I hate to bash them, but it doesn't taste like it. You know, I'm telling you, my kids, last night they had like this much, just like a match head. They had a match head of this stuff. Each of them had a spoon, and I put just like a match head, the size of a match head. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's spicy. They didn't say anything about the flavor or anything like that. And they said, how much did you have? I said, I had 2 spoonfuls two spoonfuls of this stuff, and it ruined the flavor of my omelet. So, for that, it's hard for me to forgive and recommend Dave's Ghost Pepper Naga Jolakia hot sauce. So hot it's spooky. Well, it may be spooky, but all it did was piss me off. It pissed me off. It pissed me off because I had a great omelet there. Ooh, lime juice covered gummy bear. Oh, Gennaro, you are a glutton. As long as it's me, right? This is a thing that I've come to determine. Well, some people like to have a chat and, oh, it's a little friendly atmosphere and, we all get along in the chat. It's so nice, yes. Oh, I have something to listen to. We can shoot the shit. A lot of people, they want to see the car wreck. They wanted to see me get shot in Hong Kong. They want to see what happens when I walk through a slum. They want to see me in agony from some spicy food. That's what they're watching for. No, you don't engage in self-torture. You just want to see some other people torture themselves. I mean, when I was a little boy, is that what I was thinking? When I grow up, I'm going to torture myself for other people's enjoyment. And I'm going to risk getting shot or getting stabbed so other people get to watch. I didn't start out that way. Yeah, I know you want the car. I know you, of all people, want the car wreck. And then, the thing is, here's the thing. Even the people who probably hate me, well, maybe not them, but the people who like me, they want to see this, and then they'll be like, oh, man, he got shot in the arm and the leg, and now he can't ever walk again. I feel really bad for him. What's he going to do next? That's about how it works. It's about how it works. Cook chicken with the rub and film as the family eats and enjoys it. The rub's all gone. I'm done. I got no more rub. I ate the last packet a little while ago, and it's all gone. I'm telling you, man, we love that stuff. Yesterday, I made the kids... Now, I was going to put some chili in it. Some Thai chilies, but we were out. What I made was I got a plastic bag. I got 2 pork chops, nice thick pork chops, poked some holes in them. I got a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of water, some sweet soy sauce, put it all together, and I put a little Thai chili pepper in it, but I was going to put some Thai chilies originally, but we were out. I was going to chop them up real fine, and then you'd have the spicy and the... You're still in the hospital? I thought you were out now. Holy shit. Yeah, I was going to throw the chili in there to make it, it's sweet with the soy sauce, and then you got the spicy with the chili. And I was even going to put a little bit of crushed fried garlic in there, just to give it a little texture. I just thought, I'll cook this up. And then we were out of chilies, and I went, let's throw some Thai chili powder in it. And they liked what I made, but it wasn't as good. But that was like my former rub because, yeah, I'm out. And I haven't seen some of the rubs that I had that, you sent. I haven't seen some of them in the grocery. I bought one, it was like McCormick or something, and it wasn't fantastic. It was okay. So, anyway, where are we at now? 60 minutes. Wow. So, I've already done the challenge. It's complete. I win. Pacquiao, 1-chip challenge, you lose, I win. Carolina Reaper, I defeat you again. Although I know I'm pushing it. There will be a time. I could go get the chocolate right now and just go for it. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll save that for another video or stream or whatever. It's just a meat rub. I throw it on chicken, I throw it on pork, I throw it on beef. Actually, yesterday, I didn't have the pork chops. I just made some meatloaf, threw it in the oven, cooked it up, put a little garlic, a little tomato, mashed it all together, chowed it down, and that was it. It was great. Quick and easy, like I like it. I don't want to have to be standing in the kitchen for... If I'm cooking, I don't get that urge to cook. And I wonder if you can send your Pacquiao. Yeah, I believe I can. I believe I can. And that's part... I think I had... Didn't I... I got a... Where's the doodad here? Let's see. Pacquiao One Chip Challenge. Yeah, it should be there. It does. It shows there, but I don't know. What do they tell you to... What do they tell you to do? Yeah, I never read all the instructions until afterwards. But I can fix it. I can fix it. Post it. Tag at Pacquiao Chips on your Instagram feed or One Chip Challenge and Sweeps to be added to the Pacquiao Wall of Infamy. Your profile must be public. Take a video to survive the One Chip Challenge. The chip and coffin must be in. Okay. I still haven't had any milk. I haven't even drank any water. This is baby! Right, Alex? Alex? Still out. I can be yelling and screaming. He ain't going to wake up. He doesn't have school today. So today is his day where he sleeps in, does what he wants. And usually he'll wake up around noon, have his oatmeal, start picking the guitar, start doing his homework or whatever. But anyway, what a morning. I feel fantastic. I actually feel better now after eating this. I was hesitant. I was a little worried about this. I thought, is this thing going to kick my ass? Is it going to get the better of me? And the answer was a resounding no. He's breathing. All I got to do is clap my hands really loud and he'll wake up, but I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to mess with the kid, Nicholas tells me that all the time. You stop messing with me? Like, I'm not messing with you. I'm making sure that you're prepared for when other people and other things happen to you in your life and you're messed with. Anyway. All right, my first sip of water. Let's see how this goes down. I have to wash all those black particles down into the stomach. No problem. No problema. So, like I said, I got some new merch. It's not really new. It's different. I haven't put it up here. It used to be up on another site. But I don't even know if it's showing in America or under the video or the video window or to the side of it. But if you click on that link down in the description and go down to the bottom of the page, you'll see I threw up a Life's an Adventure Live It t-shirt, a long and short sleeve, and I have an American in Bangkok new version of the t-shirt, new logo, and I have a hoodie and tank top. What else? And there's some other stuff going up, some other stuff coming down, some other stuff going up. So, hey, if you want to, listen, I prefer you do that. You want to support the channel, once in a while you need a new t-shirt, that's how you do it right there. You can help support me. Support my efforts. I need to go somewhere and get out of here. I'm going stir crazy. That's why I needed a little adrenaline buzz. This Choco Challenge page still hasn't loaded. I needed a little adrenaline rush. And this gave me a small boost. There's the link. So, that's about it for the day. Now I got to go out and run some errands and do some things. Oof. You're going to have to talk to Longhorns about that. Oh, you guys are just nasty, man. You guys are just nasty, really. Chicken rub briefs? Ugh. Why don't you just make it sardine rub briefs? That way, at least, There's a recurring theme, maybe, you know, I don't know. You make the women's with the sardine smell. I mean, where are you going with this, Gennaro? How sick is your mind? I would never think of these things. Honestly, I would not come up with this stuff. I will say that YouTube has fouled me. YouTube has tainted me. It has made me what I am today. And you know, for the most part, I've done very well. Yeah, I misunderstood. Melon's chicken rub briefs. Ugh. Yeah, don't forget about the Manscaped. While we're on the subject, I love their undies. They're very nice. And there's a link down below, and I'm going to put the link up. Just go to manscaped.com. They got the Lawnmower 2.0 where you can shave your nether regions. Nick your sack money back guarantee. I think everybody in this chat, at least the majority of people, especially the ones that I know, the people I know that I've met, they all got issues. Serious issues. Maybe that's why we've become friends. I don't know. You know, I've got to know some people in the chat. Maybe because we all have issues, and we all feel normal that way. Well, Beyond Trinity, we already know you're not normal. Gennaro, you're not normal. Of course, me, I'm the most normal, sane person here, which is why I am the taskmaster, the overlord of this channel. Where's all the other sick folk? Mr. Mitch, yeah. Well, Mr. Mitch is a bit on the clumsy side. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been real. What is this? I heard there's a new spicy challenge out there. It's called Fidelity. And there's no toilet paper available. I could give her those, but I don't think she's going to allow me to film her there. I might have to tell her to film herself. You know, I said the last time that I went to You Hunt We Cook and I filmed it. I filmed it like 3 or 4 times. And I put up 2 or 3 videos. Or maybe it was 1 stream and 2 videos or something like that. But the boss told me, you can't film. You're giving away trade secrets by doing that. And I was like, okay, no problem. You don't want me filming here? Fine. You know. So I don't film there anymore. And if I do film there, then I just turn it on me and not into the cooking area. Yeah, I do have that. I don't know if it's showing up now because for some reason it wasn't allowing me to pick what I could show. But if you go to that link that I just put up and you go down towards the bottom, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new shirts, new logos, the second of 2 an American in Bangkok logos on the shirt. Yeah, I'm going to be revamping that soon, but for now, that was all I could manage to fix because there were some things that weren't working. You know, there's always these glitches, and Facebook wants this and it wants that, and I just can't stand dealing with these. Yeah, it's like, listen, just let me click something and then it works. That's how I want it to work. You know, the rule is that you don't want to make somebody click like 5 times to find something. Facebook is horrible. I admit it. And, you know I'm going off again on the social media. But I have something, I don't even know how many, 2,800 followers. That's the only reason that I don't get off of there. I don't particularly care about Facebook. I think it's a rabbit hole. I don't like what they do. And then the other problem is that Facebook is connected to Instagram. And if you're going to show photography, nowadays you need to show it on Instagram, or at least you need to have a little something, a little presence. Unless you're very, very well known, and I'm not. Don't you know who I am? No, people don't. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope that, I'm sorry I didn't suffer more. I could have lied. I could have acted. I could have screamed and yelled and held my stomach. I'll tell you what, my stomach feels, I feel it just a touch, but I don't feel it that much. And I bet you if I drink a little bit of milk, even if I don't, I think I'll be fine. But I think maybe a little milk, who knows, a little milk, a little yogurt might coat my stomach more. Now the follow-up will be how everything comes out. Gennaro, we could make those shirts until the cows come home. It's not going to matter. You're talking about millions and hundreds of millions of dollars that they're thinking about. They're not worried about, even 1,000 people wearing that t-shirt. I don't think they really care. Well, you please do that, Beyond Trinity, because you might find it fun to watch. Although, like I said, this was baby. I'm very, very surprised, honestly. The jelly beans surprised me a little bit just because they were a touch. They weren't as jelly beanish and sweet as I thought they would be. Uh-oh, here it comes. But this stuff surprised me because it was a couple of minutes of heat. And was it intense? A little bit. I'd call that about a 6 or a 7 on the heat scale. That's about it. It wasn't like I was like, oh, man, so spicy. Carlos, you take care of yourself, man. All right? I thought you were out already, but take care of yourself. You're still in the hospital. Get well soon and all that stuff. So, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been nice. Where am I at here? What else did I want to say? Is there anything else? Thank you to all those. One of my friends tried the one chip challenge and the up after 1/2 hour. The other person and threw up. I'm taking you meant threw up. And threw up after a 1/2 hour. The other person had stomach cramps and the sweats for 20 minutes. I didn't even sweat. That's what, I had a little eye watering. I mean, really, I'm very, very surprised because this didn't do, this stuff gave me more eye watering, made my eyes water more, and it really didn't feel good in my stomach. This stuff was like, ugh, it's just nasty. It wasn't that it was so spicy, it was just a nasty taste. Almost like a black kind of pepper that, I don't want to say taste foul, but that's about the only way I can describe it. This stuff was not that bad. I'm shocked. And I saw the one where Shaq did it on Sports Center. And he was like, oh, I'm not going to make a face. I'm not going to make a face. I don't know that I made a face. There was no severe pain. There was nothing. So I'd say, if you're the kind of guy who wants a little bit of a challenge or you like the spice or whatever the reason, you want to see, do you have the balls? Is it that difficult? You want to see how you compare to me or whatever, then give this stuff a try. And, I'm going to make a section in my Amazon shop for spicy sauce. No, I don't think it was a bad batch. I just think the stuff doesn't taste good. I opened it up and let Nicholas smell it, and he was like, ah. And it just doesn't smell good. It smells like Tabasco sauce and sriracha sauce. It's not horrible, but it's just not that good. I just didn't think it was that good. And I'm sorry, I may lose my Dave's Gourmet Ghost Pepper Naga Jolokia hot sauce sponsorship if I was to have one, but I just don't think it's all that good. Now, maybe his other stuff, I'll have to try some of his other stuff. Maybe his other stuff is quite tasty, but that didn't do it. But this Pacquiao stuff, Shaq ate it. Now, he's a big boy, but he did have some pain. And he did have, like, whoo, oh man, this is hot. So I think I at least compared with Shaq. I don't think this was that big of a deal. And like, what's her name? Kristen Stewart. She was like, I got this. I don't need the milk. I got this. I don't need the milk. Now, they do have other stuff. I'm going to push their product a little bit here, even though I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not getting anything. I'm not making any money from them or anything like that. I'm not getting free product from them. But this is some of their products. These are some of their products. And I dare say, unless my rear end falls out from under me, I have survived the challenge. Once again, I'll say it. I have survived the challenge. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to those who viewed and contributed. A couple super chat contributions. Very much appreciated. Join me for another stream on, I don't know, what's today? Tuesday? Thursday, Friday, Sunday, whenever. Follow my stuff and, sign up. What do you say? Yeah, subscribe. Sign up. Just subscribe. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. And join me for another stream. Watch the video. There's a video going up on Saturday morning. Videos go up every Saturday morning and Monday morning, or Saturday or Monday at least. Streams go up pretty much whenever I feel like it, but Sunday, Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Friday, whenever. So please hit subscribe, hit like, hit share, leave a comment below, and check out the description for further details. Don't forget about the t-shirts, Amazon, PayPal, Patreon. Patreon, hey, good way to help. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And what else do I got to say? Anybody else want to say anything? Anybody else want to take the challenge? I have another box left. If you're in Bangkok and you want to try this on camera, I've got one. I've got a gummy bear. I've got a chocolate. You really want to? No problem. My wife she doesn't care. She'll get her spice however she wants to get her spice. She'll get it any way she can. It doesn't really matter. So if there's anybody, Soy Dog Cowboy, I know you're leaving tomorrow. You want one last shot at it. You want to give it a try and maybe set yourself up to where you have those spices in your body to guard against any serious illnesses. You volunteer Jono. I think Jono, in his head, he would like to do it, but I think that he knows he'll have problems if he does, because he's been having problems with spicy food lately. And so he's just like, I got to lay off the spicy food. I think he would. But speaking of Jono, I'm very much looking forward to doing a Hot Ones challenge with Jono. He's going to get some of the, at least, I don't know what hot sauces they use, but he's going to get 10 of them or whatever, however many wings they eat. He's going to get them. I don't think he's going to join me. I do think he's going to get them, make them for me, and I'm going to eat them. So we have that to look forward to also. And then hopefully, depending on how things go in the next couple of months and where I am, what I'm doing, we'll be able to try the burger challenge. We're going to try to find the best burger in Bangkok, maybe the best pizza. I don't know. I think Jono's got his dough down now. He's got the real dough, not the fried dough. He's got it down on his pizza with his little pizza oven or his little oven. And I think that maybe before I have the hot wings, I get to try out a little piece of pizza that he makes me, just so that if the wings go down the wrong way, at least I got to eat something good. He's always cooking up good stuff. And that's all I got. So unless there's anything else, I bid you all farewell. So we have another mad date with you and John. Yes, you do. I don't know exactly when, you know, but I do enjoy doing streams with him once in a while. Um, you know, he has not come on the boat in the past couple of months. He's not got on the boat and come over my way. Maybe he will. Maybe I'll get him to eat a bowl of noodles at Starbucks or something. Hot noodles or some jelly beans or something. I think he could handle the jelly beans. I don't think he'd have a problem with the jelly beans. They are a little spicy, but you know, he could eat one if he wanted. Yeah, I'm not a romantic type beyond Trinity, and you know, I got my wife, and she's enough. She's a handful. Believe me. I don't need anything, you know, I don't need any extracurricular activity, especially of his type. No offense. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been real. And like I said, unless anyone else has anything to say, forever hold your peace. And I shall see you guys later. It was fun. I'm really happy that this turned out the way that it did because I had my doubts. I tried to stay positive, but there's always that little part of you that was like, what happens if this burns a hole in my stomach? What's going to happen to me? Uber Gibbert, thank you very much. Talk to you soon. And yeah, talk to the rest of you guys when I talk to you. Talk to you when I talk to you. See you when I see you. All right? Adios. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Skip. Arrivederci. Choke dile,